Here are 10 things I hate in Gorilla Tag. Also, just a disclaimer, I am not trying to be negative or anything like that. These are just things that I personally don't like in the game. People or things like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bye. Number 1, sweats. Okay, now listen, I'm not saying you can't be a sweat. But I'm saying you can't be a sweat to the point where nobody has been able to tag you for the past 20 minutes. That's just not very fair, you know? Okay, that's probably one of the shortest ones that I'll have, but yeah. Number 2, griefers. Now, if you're a griefer and you're saying, oh, well, I'm just doing it to be funny, it's not even that big of a deal. It kind of is, because some people want to film YouTube videos or they just want to have fun. But when you ruin the game, it's not very fun, you know, for those people. But, yeah, basically that's really it. So, but when you're griefing in minigames, it just takes the fun out of it. And, like, what if those people have had so much fun and they want to keep playing and then you ruin it? See how that would be kind of, you know, rude? Okay, anyway, on to the next one. Number 3, soundboarders. Now, if you're playing some music, not super loud, but like loud enough that the people can hear you, that's fine. And as long as it's like appropriate music for Gorilla Tag, that's fine. I don't really care. But if you are playing it as loud as you can, it's just so annoying. Now, I'm not saying you can't soundboard, but just try to keep it, like, try to let there be like a line and don't cross it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, on to the next one. Reason number 4 or 5. I'm gonna say it's number 4. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, number 4. What was it again? Glitch abusers. Now, like, glitches like the hover park glitch. Those are so fun to do. But you probably shouldn't do them in the other map. And just me personally, I don't think you should be taking the hoverboard outside of the map. You can in a private lobby, but it's not very fair when you're playing Infection and you have a hoverboard and others don't. It just ruins the game for everybody, you know? Okay, on to the next reason. Number 5 is toxic people. Now, this is in no specific order because I absolutely despise toxic people, but they are so rude and there's just no point in being toxic. Like, if you want to be toxic, just play a fighting game or something. I don't know. Just don't be toxic, because you might for some reason think it's fun, but for others it's just not fun at all. Okay, on to reason number 6. Number 6, lag. Now, I absolutely hate lag, and if you play Gorilla Tag, I know you hate it too, because it's so annoying. Like, the other day, I was playing in an Infection lobby, and I was actually cooking this kid that was being toxic to me, and he was like, bro, you're still so bad at the game. And I was like, okay, watch me cook. And so I was literally cooking him, and then, I lagged, and I fell! Honestly, I don't know anybody who doesn't hate lag. Okay, on to number 7. Number 7, modders. Nobody likes modders. Well, okay, hold on. It really depends on what type of modder you are. If you're a modder that you're just doing it to have fun, and you're just like using, like, I don't know, like the emo mod where you're like, I'll put a video of it. I got it, emotes. You're doing that, that's fine, because you're making people happy. I mean, you might get banned, but like, to me, that's fine. But if you're modding, like, getting out of the map and And like, I don't know. Just like doing stuff like that, that's just not fun for anybody. Even like, it might be fun for you, it's not fun for anybody else. If you get what I'm saying. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is that one person who fakes being a little kid. If you're doing a little kid voice like, hey guys, well, can you teach me how to play? Like, that's fine. But if you're like, hey, can you teach me how to play? If you're just being loud and annoying, it's not fun for anybody. Editing Buller here. I meant this as, if you're pretending to be a kid. If you're actually a kid, then this does not, like, apply to you. But if you're pretending to be a kid and you yell and scream, it's not fun. Like, just don't. Number 9 is jukers. Now, you are allowed, this is kind of the same as toxic people, but they have a little bit of a difference. I think they're like, no. You can say like, oh, and do like this, that people do, they're like, but just don't be rude about it. Okay, before we do number 10, I just want to do some honorable mentions, and I have 2 honorable mentions. Mention number 1 would be when you join like a code and it's just chaos, like literally just chaos. Honorable mention number 2 is when you hold on. Honorable mention number 2 is when you fall, like I just did just 5 seconds ago. Yeah, we don't talk about that, right? So, okay. For the moment you've all been waiting for, number 10, crawl space map. Subscribe.